That's that.
Yo, and she still keeps that same attitude.
And let me tell you that voice right there, the gwoat herself. 14 professional fights, 13 professional world titles.
Ooh-wee.
Do the add up. Became the fastest fighter, male or female, in boxing history to win a world title in 3 weight divisions.
Wow.
Won an ESPY Award as Boxer of the Year for 2022. 3-time undisputed champion. Her life is the subject of a theatrical film being produced by MGM Studios.
Come on.
Written by Oscar Award-winning writer Barry Jenkins. She just won another award, 3 in a row, the first and only person to do it at the Women in Sports Foundation Gala. What can I say about her? She's a symbol. She's someone that a lot of people around the world aspire to be like. She comes from some humble beginnings from Flint, Michigan, and now she gallops around the world, and people gather around her to hear her speak. When she goes and does her interviews, she speaks so powerfully about the truth of behind boxing, her journey, being a woman in this sport. She does not hold her tongue, and there's nothing anyone could do about it because she's undefeated, citizens. She's not only undefeated in the ring, but she's undefeated out of the ring. She's shown the size of women in this boxing sport that we haven't been privy to. Not only can she whoop your ass by nighttime, but by daytime she'll be on a date with her partner, and she shows us every side of it. She shows us that even though she could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee inside the ring, that sometimes she struggles with basic dance choreography, and she's not scared to show you that.
There's levels to this.
But hey, that's why we love her. Give it up for the one and only Claressa Shields here in the building.
The gwoat.
What brings you to New York?
So I was in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I had got an award out there from the WBO. They made me a painting and gave me another statue.
Wow.
2021 Fighter of the Year.
Uh-huh.
So thank you. And then I had to fly here I was the Sportswoman of the Year finalist, but I also just won that again. So
Okay, wow.
my third time. Yeah.
Wow. When you win these awards, at this point, you won so many of them. I mean, initially, we got to give ourselves a pat on the back. But when you win, do you see it as you winning or you see it as everyone winning?
I see it as really women's boxing winning as like a whole. We've been a sport that's been looked over for so long. We have some of the most hardworking and the most beautiful athletes in the world.
This is true.
Boxers, fighters.
Yeah.
And because we are women, they have kind of tried to put us in this stereotypical, we're all gay, we're all studs, we all are not pretty, right? And so now that when I win these awards, it's not just because I'm a great fighter, but because I do look good, I speak well, I'm a businesswoman, and just I'm raising the bar for women's boxing. So it's a win for all of us. But, I say it's just a win. It's a win for God,
For God.
For me to tell my story, because that's what it's really all about.
Yeah.
To save more lives, bring more people to Christ, and just let them know, like, look, I went through some of the hardest things in my life, but listening to God, which He brought me to boxing, I thought my purpose was to be a great boxer. And years later, I find out that my purpose is to go as high as I can go in life, to where I can get more ears to listen, and people can see that where I came from and how I made it out of that. So God wants me to tell my story to save lives. So
I love that, Claressa
really
Shields. You bring up Floyd Mayweather, and when you say you like him, you don't just mean
I love him.
I love Floyd. That's my
I love him.
Yeah, Floyd, that's our guy. Floyd, let me tell you, Floyd, early on when we started bringing boxers on this platform, Floyd was one of the first to say yes. Now everybody got boxers on platforms. But even when you used to come, it wasn't all of these platforms putting the spotlight on boxing. But Floyd has always said yes. Floyd has always just shown me a lot of love, right? But one of the things I always appreciated about him is the way he does his business, right?
Yeah.
His business prowess. You do the same thing. It may not be on the level with Floyd, right? But how did you learn? How did you learn business? It's always trial and error at first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, there is no wrong question.
Yeah.
Like, I am happy that in a lot of rooms, I'm not the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
I've had some experience that others haven't experienced, but I'm gonna ask the questions.
Yeah.
And people be like, yeah, after I get done talking with you, hey, how do you start a podcast? I'm ready to start mine.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got to do to make? I want to start a podcast, have fun, and I'll make money. I want to ask you how to do it.
Yeah.
I ask people that's already in the field that I want to be in, and I ask them so many questions. Like, I had talked to Floyd up in the UK, in London. He called me on stage.
Mm-hmm.
He called me the female TBE.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, gwoat. But he like, no, female TBE. He just so hell-bent on that. I'm like, all right, whatever. Female TBE it is. But I said, I'm struggling at the time. I'm struggling right now to get the networks to pay me more than $350K.
Yeah.
What do I do? He like, how many fights you got? At the time, I probably had like 8 fights, 9 fights. He said, in 8 fights and 9 fights, I wouldn't make it $350K.
Wow.
I said,
So you were making more than Floyd was at that time?
that's what he told me. And I said, well, what you mean? I'm like, but you making millions now. He like, but when I had 8 fights, I wasn't making no $350K. That's what I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
He like, what you need to do is keep robbing the bank. I said, it was like, he like, quit trying to get more right now. He like, keep winning the bank. Keep robbing the bank. Keep getting the titles. Keep getting the accomplishments. Keep getting better in your boxing skills. And he was like, and the money gonna come. But he was like, never turn down a deal because they offering $350, but you want $500. He like, keep going. And I listened to that, and my last 2 fights, I made $1 million.
Shit, damn it. Come on, I'm quitting right now.
Wow.
Hey.
Thank you for
Going
the
to the ring. I'm
transparency.
about to go jogging. I appreciate that because
Yeah.
people don't talk about their salaries a lot,
Yeah, well, in women's boxing, we never have gotten paid what we were supposed to get paid. Even now, I feel like 13-time world champion, the only 3-time undisputed champion. Yeah, shout out to Bud Crawford just becoming 2-time undisputed champion. So it's just me and him
Yeah.
right now. But it's like he made $20 million versus Earl Spence. And in my fight against Savannah Marshall, I can say was way more competitive and way more entertaining, but I made $1. So when we look at things like that, it's like we have to speak about our salaries because I'm not happy with $1 million. Cool, that's all right, but I'm still the most accomplished.
Yeah.
I'm still the most hardworking. I'm still the most feared. I dare to be great. I have 14 fights, but I fought against girls. If you add up all the girls I fought against records, it's like they got like 135 wins and 7-8 losses.
That's it. Out of
And
all
it's
the
like-
people you fought.
Out of all of them, you combine their records together, and it's like I'm a little 14-0. With 2 big knockouts.
There you go. I saw them both.
Wow. Does that make it difficult at all to have relationships with the women that you fight outside of the ring? Is there a level of intimidation because you're always the main competition?
Let me see what I'm gonna say with this.
Yeah. That's a good question. Take your time, Claressa.
Yeah.
You know.
When you are great, people are intimidated just because. It's girls who not even in my weight class who call themselves having beef with me. They never gonna be able to get in the ring with me and fight me, but they don't like me. You got girls who I haven't fought against who got a problem with me, right? And the thing is, that's just the jealous part of them wanting to be me, wanting to have what I have, wanting to get the recognition. It looks so easy when you on the outside looking in.
Right.
But when you the person that got to put in the work and you actually going through it, they don't know all the things that you're doing, all the demands that's being held behind the scenes. So I show all the girls sportsmanship, love, support, leading up to the fight. But when it's about the week before, I don't like them. and I just tell them like, we about to fight. My mama about to be in the crowd. My dad, my sister, my niece.
Yeah.
Who's my niece is my twin. I'm like, and you talking about you about to beat me up and take my belts? No, I don't like you, and I ain't got no love for you. But I talk my trash to these girls. A lot of it is a mind game, and some girls can't get over that.
Right.
I see what you mean.
Right.
Cause I dig a little deep. I don't know. I do my research on girls. I see what their upbringing was. I see who their boyfriends was, who they broke up with, who their husband is. I look up their life.
You almost treat it like a rap battle.
And then I talk shit to them in front of the whole world, and I say stuff that's like hurtful, but it's to get them to make them fight me different, right? But some girls never get over it. Now we have some that know, like, girl, I was just,
messing around, just playing. We selling fights, right?
Yeah, we got to sell the fight because I don't want to see no girls fight if they hugging and kissing on each other before the fight. Hey, girl, I love you. I'm so supportive of you.
That's
like,
true.
no,
That's true.
I might want to see that. I know I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of like me having to sell the fights and bring that attention and let people know like it's about to be a real deal scrap. Like I look at boxing as a legalized street fight.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We got to
Yeah.
follow a couple rules, but either way it goes, somebody ass getting beat in here.
That's right.
It's not mine.
Claressa Shields. Come on, man.
I'm curious. My bad, Mike Muse. Just one follow-up. I'm curious, does it ever feel compromising to your relationship with God that a part of the entertainment part, the spectacle part of boxing is the shit talking and potentially hurting someone?
No. I don't think so because I truly feel like God blessed me to be a boxer. You know, that's the path that he put me on to get me to where I need to be at in life. And boxing changed my life. I've always, people see me win the fights, and if you go watch every fight that I have, soon as they announce me as the winner, I look up to the sky and I say thank you to God. So I'm humble to him. I don't know where in the Bible it says be humble unto man. I don't know where it says that.
Just went in the Bible right there.
Yeah, it really don't say that. It's like, no, if God bless you, he wants you to praise him. What, praise him in the dark? Praise him in front of everybody. You know, not just when it's, you know, some stuff God done took you out of that you can't even tell people. You know, so I'm one of them that I got a lot of stuff that's secrets between me and God, and he has brought me out of. And it's like, I tell the world, like, without God, this whole boxing thing, like I spar against men. I don't know if you've seen that video I posted.
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
And it's just like to have this, you know, 32-inch waist
Come on, girl.
and 50 booty.
Come on, girl.
To be able to
And
go
that's
in there
natural.
and spar with men, absolutely natural. I know girls going to get into surgery, but baby, mama blessed me with this.
Okay, you better work that jacket.
Period.
Come on, Claressa Shields.
No, so it's just more of just like having to, where was I going with this? The last thing, catch me up.
You were saying how it doesn't say in the Bible to be humble to man, to be humble to God.
No, so it's always to just give thanks to God, though.
Yep.
And people know, like, this is where it comes from. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of this train, spar, speak without God giving me the blessing to do so.
Amen.
Claressa Shields. Mike,
Amen.
go ahead. You got a question?
Yeah, because it's a two-part question. I'm thinking about right now about pay equity within women's sports. And I'm just thinking about coming off of the U.S. Open that the women finally got paid the same purse as the men did when it comes to the finals and the championship. But it was such a conservative effort that was made for that to happen. A lot of people were involved to really push that movement. So the two-part question is there a conservative effort within boxing to get women to have pay equity within the sport? And then the second part is, that also too means that the sport has to be grown. So what things are being done right now to grow the sports of women boxing?
I'll answer the second question first.
Okay.
So what's been done to grow the sports of women's boxing is all the women who I'm close with, all the world champions, I have told them, build up your brand.
Your personal brand.
Yep, that matters. That matters. Whatever your personality is, who you are, build that up and sell that to your fans. And then fight. Like fighting, some girls make more money outside the ring than they'll ever make inside the ring. That's why your brand is important. Because now you can have leverage with the networks. Hey, I got 786,000 followers. I mean, we say at least in business, at least 10% of those followers are going to buy your product, buy a ticket to the fight, fly out, like actually give money back to the sport. So if we talking about 786,000 and 10%, that's 78,000. So it's just like, hey, I got that many people that probably can come out and support me. So with that, that's why your brand matters. So then, you know, building your brand and fighting. So then your first question is, we need to have equal pay and equal fight time in women's boxing. Right now, women fight world championships 2 minutes for 10 rounds. That's 20 minutes of fighting. Versus the men doing 12 rounds for 3 minutes, which is 36. That's 16-minute difference. Right now, me, Billie Jean King, the Women's Sports Foundation, is trying to get it to where every world championship fight is 3 minutes, 10 rounds, where we fight 30 minutes now. It's not equal, but it's getting us closer. And if we do that for a couple of years and everybody gets used to the 3-minute rounds for the 10, the 3 minutes for the 10 rounds. Then within a couple of years, we can advocate for 12 3-minute rounds, just like the men. And then when you're fighting equal pay time, well, when you're fighting the same time as the men, now when you speak of equal pay, it's more appealing. Just like in tennis, they played the same time, but Billie Jean King had to fight for that in order for that to happen. So I am in talks with Billie Jean King and the Women's Sports Foundation. We're going to get some paperwork and things flowing, because it's not the women that don't want the same fight time or the 3 minutes. It's these some of these boxing organizations who feel that they haven't done any research on this. It's all, this is what we think.
This is all arbitrary.
It's not no proof behind it. But they say that they are saying things that's valid though. Women have weaker necks than men. Duh. But then they're saying that women can get concussions easier than men, or something of that nature. And it's like, there was no science behind that. That's just hearsay. There is no, if you're going to look for an article on that, it's not one. So they made up these rules to kind of let us know, okay, you're women and these are men. But at the end of the day, sports has no gender. So we have to break that. So that's what we're doing right now to make it more appealing, because 20 minutes versus 36 is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Claressa Shields, thank you for breaking that down. Great question, Mike Hughes. We're going to come back. We got a lot of callers on the line. You want to talk with Claressa Shields? Now, she does a lot of things. And if you follow her like I do, you know she be spitting bars now.
Hey. That personal brand, baby.
Yeah, Claressa,
Hey, for
now
real though.
you in a different arena now, Claressa. I could talk to you like I talk to you like you can beat me up when we talk about boxing. When we talk about this MC shit right here, Claressa, I could talk shit to you. You in the valley of the motherfucking hyenas, Claressa.
It's a different ring, baby.
No jabs or uppercuts gonna save you here. You know, I know you got a verse ready, right?
A verse?
Yep.
Okay, we gonna come back. We gonna play this song right now. Brand new Claressa. Round one. Let's do it. Sway in the morning, shade 4 5.
I be filling up arenas every time I step. The FLINT, that's what I rap. I hear the haters steady trapping on the blog sites. Bad bitch, dog walking hoes like a dog fight. We talking money, honey, we could talk it all night. I see some dark days, but my neck all bright. My competition said they want it, but it's all hype. He tried to holler, it ain't working like an off night. All Gucci at the face off with no effort. I'm really dripping in this fit. Who you know fresher? These bitches looking pressed. I feel no pressure. I really got this hoe shaking. Hold up. I really got this hoe shaking like it's cold weather. You got a crew of yes man, you should know better. Go hard or go home, I'm a go-getter. And you ain't going nowhere like you on Tedder. I'm a champ, all these belts got my eyes burning. Here come another one though, I know they loving the show. I put taxes on promoters like the government. Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, bitch, I'm loving the dough. Super thick, pretty brown skin with a bag. Next week, I might pull up with a paper tag. Big smile for the haters when I'm skating past. Out in Hollywood, rolling on they racist ass. They don't even wanna, hold up. They don't even wanna let me get up in my zone. I'm a star, I got Floyd number in my phone. And when the haters say they want it, they can move along.
Come on.
Hey, yo, bro.
Claressa Shields, round one. Streaming on all platforms.
These bitches ain't got no street.
Streaming on all platforms.
What bitch you know can get in the White House?
Come on. It's our family right here. Give a big round of applause. Round one. It's available on all streaming platforms. Why you grew up rapping, huh?
Well, I actually grew up singing.
Oh.
Yeah, I can sing a bit.
Let me hear it. Let's do something a cappella.
Singing, what should I sing? You know, I'm a Tina Turner fan.
Okay.
Alicia Keys.
Superwoman?
Yeah, very befitting.
You know that?
Superwoman. I don't think I hit them notes. Hold on.
Okay.
See, I don't like singing in front of people. I'd rather rap because that's more of my persona. Okay. But the singing is more of like it's a song like I sing at church.
Okay, so sing, pretend this.
We call him Mr. Slow It Down.
You know this one?
The words, I don't know. What is this?
You don't have to call.
Baby.
Since the day I saw you.
I don't know these words.
Okay, what do you know?
Some, you know what? was that? Is it Anita Baker? I apologize.
Oh, you went Michigan, Detroit on that one.
Like Anita Baker, I apologize. Like we just got that hanging out in our pocket.
I mean, he dropping everything else.
I mean, I know. Yeah, you know. Let me see.
Give
me a second.
And while
Talk about some boxing
while he digs that up,
we
got now. So here we do, Big. You done Bridge Business, the boxing podcast with Big Horse and me.
Okay.
And we also have ambassadors who work on our boxing podcast all over the country. So my man Big Chew, who actually came to the fight when we saw Charlo and Canelo recently.
I was there.
I know, I saw you. Big Chew from Louisiana is on the line. We got the champ in here, Chew.
Hey, Chew.
Chew.
Chew it up.
You in a tornado, nigga?
Damn, Chew. Chew?
He got roll the window.
got chewed by something.
Okay, all right.
What you doing?
Joe is from Flint. We always get Flint representatives. Joe, go ahead.
Hey,
What's up, champ?
What's going on?
First of all, my apologies. Sway, Tracy, and Mike. What's up?
What up?
Sway's my first time calling you actually here. I appreciate it. Every
You
time
gotta,
I
you about to be your last time. You keep talking that crap. All right, go ahead, Joe. What's your question?
I just want to tell the champ, I see her all the time. I'm from Flint. Yo, champ, you look beautiful in that dress yesterday, that white dress. You killing them.
Okay, I'm going to step whenever I can.
Hey, I just want to finally see you. I see you all the time, but to have a personal conversation and tell you thank you, it's so good to hear somebody say they're from Flint and don't mention the damn water, but you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We always going to talk about boxing, but I'm going to keep wearing my hair blue till we get some clean water in Flint because we still don't have it.
Damn.
That's right. Wow. You tell them. Champ, I appreciate it. You keep doing what you're doing, and I thank you for getting Flint that positive attention instead of all this negative.
For sure.
Sway, everybody else, I appreciate y'all, too.
Thank you, Joe. Have a good weekend, man. You're a super citizen,
You
brother.
as well, man.
All right, Chew, you there?
Chew.
Chew. All right, Mac, go ahead, Mac.
Sway in the morning. I can't believe I'm on here, man. Oh, my God.
Yes, sir.
Mac from Indiana, y'all. Give him a big round of applause.
Mac
Man, I've been listening to your radio show and been trying to call in for years, man.
Thank you, brother.
Claressa, when you beat Nikki in 2017, I became a big fan of women's boxing. You are the GWOAT. GWOAT, GWOAT.
Okay, now.
Okay?
That was the first world title.
Yeah,
that was the first one.
One of my only questions is when you got into it a little bit with Muhammad Ali's daughter. I was I was in the hype, Muhammad Ali's daughter hype and everything, but
Layla Ali.
oh my God, where you beat Nikki and then in 2020 she got nothing on you, nothing. So my question is, do you feel like you've done everything that you set out to do for women's boxing?
I feel like I've done maybe 7 out of 10 things that I could do for women's boxing. We still have to get the equal pay, the equal fight time. And
yes, man, that's what you're saying.
And just build a blueprint. But I feel like I've exceeded my goals very, very quickly in the sport, and I've done a whole lot.
Yes, man, I believe you have too, and you are the GWOAT, the greatest woman boxer of all time. And Sway in the morning, everybody at Sway, I want to thank you for accepting my phone call. I want to give a shout out real quick to my beautiful fiance, Lacey Arthur. You guys just have a wonderful day. Wonderful
stand-up guy, Mac.
Hey, Mac, we appreciate your energy and how genuine you are. You're a super citizen, brother.
Sway in the morning.
All right, let me take one more. Sean is in Ohio. Sean, what up, man?
Yo, Sean.
What's up, man? What up? Claressa, what's going on, champ?
Nothing much.
I just had to tell you, hey, that track fire is hell.
Man, come on now.
Man, you went in on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Who produced that beat? That's what I wanted to ask you. Who produced that beat? That beat hard as hell.
That beat was by Helluva from Detroit. He do a whole bunch of beats by T Grizzly. For T Grizzly and them. So yeah, Helluva guy, he made that beat right there in front of me. I'm like, all right, well let's. He made it, he sent it, and I just start.
You wrote it, or did you come off the top? What's your style?
I got to write.
Yeah.
At first, I listened to the beat a couple times. I'm like, oh, I'm finna go crazy. Then I start. Then I'm like, that don't go. It took me about 3-4 weeks for that.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yes.
That's what's up. How you like is being a rapper more challenging than being a boxer for you?
Well, the thing is, in boxing, nobody can tell me that I can't fight.
Yeah.
the proof is there.
Yeah.
The evidence is there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can challenge them. Oh, I can't fight. Well, you can beat me up then. You know? But in rap and even in singing, it's like everybody got like a different ear and what they think is good rap and bad rap and your style. And it's like, for me, it's just more judgmental and it's more opinion. So to me, it is harder to be appealing in rap.
Yeah.
You know, especially being like a woman too. It's like, do I rap sexy or do I rap like my life? You know, I don't know. I'm more of like I came up listening to Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Meek Mill. Those were guys who I was like, these rappers who I was like, man, these guys are hard. You know, Tupac, I listen to those type of guys. So when I rap, it's like I can't rap like I think Megan is hard, but she more of like, you know, talk about how she be sleeping with guys or make them eat her stuff and all that kind of stuff and booty shaking. And it's like, I don't even do that stuff, you know? So it's like, I got to talk about like the real stuff that I go through in life for my upbringing. So it's like, I like to rap like how Young Jeezy and Meek Mill and them rap.
Yeah.
I don't like to rap like, you know, oh, I'm, you know, pretty thick, brown skin with a bag. Like, yeah, that's okay, but I don't want to go too much into sexual stuff, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Respect that,
I respect
yeah.
that. Nothing wrong with that.
That's a real statement.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yes.
like so many female artists wrestle with that dynamic of wanting to rap the way that you're talking about it in a regular cadence and a form without having to be so sexually explicit and sexualized. I feel like so many incoming artists have to deal with that. So thank you for sharing that. That's a real
and standing by it. Yeah.
Because so many women, I feel, they feel the pressure to have to talk sexual and sexual exploitations versus just talking about the journey of their lives. So thank you for being so vulnerable with that.
Sex sells, you know.
Yeah.
Sex sells.
Claressa Shields, and talent can sell too.
Yep. There you go.
Talent can sell too.
I Sway.
Proof is in the pudding. DB, could you, Mr. Slow it down for a second, see what happens.
Oh, sure. That's my cue.
Get ready.
I hate singing. Okay. I'll wait till you get to my part.
Okay. Claressa Shields.
Okay. I love Anita Baker. We're gonna get there in a minute. Hope she
Take your
listening.
time.
Do my justice.
For you, Anita.
Okay. Operator, put my baby on the line. 'Cause just the other night, we had a horrible fight. I admit that I was out of control. But I still love my man with my heart and my soul. When the road gets rough, we say things we should not say. I never meant to treat my baby that way. I apologize.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. Honest and true, because I know I was wrong. And so I sing you this song, and I'm trying to make it through, to make it up to you, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yo, that was amazing. Give it up for the stylings of the one and only Claressa Shields, ladies and gentlemen, on the Quiet Storm.
Y'all done got me to sing up here.
The Quiet
Shout out to
Storm.
my man. I think about Tony when I sing that. Shout out to my man.
Tony, a good guy, man. I like Tony,
Shout
man.
out to
He's
Tony.
a good guy.
Claressa is so Michigan. Everyone in Michigan loves Anita Baker.
Baker.
Like, that is our
Yes.
hometown
That's a
hero.
thing.
Everyone in Michigan right now is rocking their head right now. Like, Anita is Michigan. So.
Yeah, it is.
You know who
Great
else
is
love
alto.
Michigan?
Who's that?
I mean, who love Anita?
Who?
Lyric the Queen.
Lyric the Queen. That's our family.
that's a-
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like, me and Lyric talk every single day.
That's
Every single day.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walked out with her one time, I believe.
Twice. Come
Yeah,
on now.
There we go.
Flint Town,
she brought
stand
you
up.
out. She brought you out, right?
When I fought against Hammer. And then she brought me out again when I fought against Hannah Gabriels.
Hannah,
Yeah.
Hannah's the one that
dropped me the
that
first
dropped you
round.
the first round.
Yeah.
And you look like I can't believe it.
He was amused.
That was the cutest knockdown I ever saw. Like
I looked at the ground like, oh my, how the hell we get down here? Wow.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
But did it excite you though? Like, damn, I actually got knocked down.
It excited me. It shocked me. But oh my God, everybody that know me knows it pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
When I got up, I heard Andre Durrell. He said, "Rest, stay calm," because I was about to just run up on her and just swing hard as I could. Just, how dare you drop me? How dare you drop me?
I love it.
That's great. Wow, man. Well, Claressa Shields, you are the gwoat.
Yes,
Thank you.
Okay, and congratulations on the continued success. 3-time undisputed. The only one in existence, right?
Yeah, right now. There is no
no.
male that's 3-time undisputed champion. No, it's just me.
Next fight?
Wow.
So, I'm leading on my prayer warriors to come through for me. I fight February, possibly in Saudi Arabia, but it's MMA. Okay, so this will be our third MMA fight. Right now, I'm
MMA?
mixed martial arts.
Okay.
The PFL.
Okay.
So I'm 1-1. I have a knockout in the PFL, and I have a split decision loss. So my third fight will be in February with the PFL, possibly in Saudi Arabia. And right now I am training when I'm not traveling every single day, 2 hours in Lansing, just to get ready. So we all know that I'm an animal and that I can fight in there, but MMA is like a whole different game. You got to be on the ground. It's kicks, it's knees, it's takedowns. And right now I'm just drilling the takedown defense right now, the sprawling. I'm getting better at it. And I'm just excited to conquer something else because my goal is to be MMA PFL world champion at the same time as being boxing world champion. And that'll be something else that's never been done in the history of sport. So
Wow, I love it, man.
Congratulations.
Claressa Shields. Ain't nothing like a good elbow to the eye socket, though. Be careful in there, okay?
Sketty.
Okay, man. Love you, sis. Thanks for coming through today.